Good morning, everyone. I have a question. How many people here want to change the world? Fantastic. Now, how many of you have told your family about your business idea? And yes, the confidence dropped immediately because the most dangerous place for startup isn't the market. It's Thanksgiving dinner. You show up excited. You say, I have an idea. Your mother says, That's wonderful, sweetheart. You further ask, How much money will you lose? Your uncle asks, Have you considered becoming an accountant? And your grandmother quietly started updating her will. Entrepreneurship is the only profession where your loved ones react as if you've announced, I've decided to join the pirate ship. But entrepreneurs are different. Normal people see reality. Entrepreneurs see possibility. Normal people see a wall. Entrepreneurs see a door. Normal people see a cliff. Entrepreneurs see a shortcut. This explains why entrepreneurs spend so much time at the bottom of cliffs. Entrepreneurs knows this moment. It's 2 a.m. You're in bed, or in the shower, or pretending to listen during a meetings. Suddenly, boom, the idea arrives. Not just an idea, the idea. The Billion Dollars idea. The kind of idea that makes you sit straight up in bed and whisper, Oh my God, this changes everything. You immediately start working. Business plan, logo, company name, mission statement, company colors, TED Talks, hobby interviews, Netflix documentary, private jet. You mentally spend your first $10 million before sunrise at 6 a.m. You are visionary, innovative. At 9 a.m., you reread your notes and discover you've invented Uber for squirrels. Some ideas need refinement, but I believed. I built a company, a real company. I made a logo, built a website, created presentations, printed business cards, and let me tell you, the business failed spectacularly. Not a little fail, not a valuable learning experience failed, a magnificent failure. A failure so completed, deserved its own documentary series. Episode 1, Hope. Episode 2, Denial. Episode 3, Credit cards. But business card, oh my god, the business card were incredible. Premium paper, gold embossed letterings, elegant design. People touched them and said, wow. Unfortunately, that was also my entire customer base. For years, I handed them out. Not because I still had the business, because I ordered 2,000 of them. At that point, throwing them away would have cost more than the company itself. The company died. The business card survived. Honestly, if success were measured by paper quality, I would be Elon Musk. Then came the website. Every entrepreneur remembers launching their first website. I clicked published, then waited. 5 minutes, no visitors. 1 hour, no visitors. 1 day, no visitors. 1 week, still nothing. At some point, I opened the website itself. Google Analytics immediately reported 1 visitor. Yes, tractions, growth, momentum. Then I realized the visitor was me. So I opened it on my phone. Now I had 2 visitors, both me. Then my tablet, 3 visitors, still me. Then my work laptop, 4 visitors are still me. By the end of the week, I had so many devices connected that Google probably thought I was running an international criminal organization.
Than 80 million Americans have fled the eastern seaboard, seeking refuge from the constant hammering of massive superstorms.
I wasn't building a customer base. I was building a fan club consisting entirely of myself. Membership requirements. Be me. On multiple devices. Then came social media. Expert says, build an audience. So I posted every day motivational quotes, business tips, industry insights. After 3 months, I gained 2 followers. One was a bot, the other was my mother, and honestly, the bot was more engaged.
For your safety, we thank you in advance for your cooperation.
Movies completely lie about entrepreneurship. In movies, the founder says, I have a dream. Cue inspirational music, montages, success, private jet, credits roll. In real life, you say, I have a dream. Your bank account reply, interesting. You say, I believe in myself. Your bank account says, that makes one nervous. You say, the future is bright. Your bank account says, we should talk. Not aggressively, more like a doctor before saying, please sit down. One morning, my balance was so low. It didn't look like a bank account anymore. It looked like a cry for help. I opened it up. The number was staring at me. I stared back, and I swear it spoke. It says, we've had a good run. I said, don't worry, I have a business plan. My bank account said, I have concerns. I said, I'm checking the word. My bank account said, could you start by changing this balance? But here's what I learned. Every revolutionary idea sounds stupid at first. Imagine being the first person to invite wheels. You walk into a meeting, you say, I have an idea. What is it? What if we made the rock doll? Silence. Then somebody says, interesting, Guru, but have you considered carrying it? Emerging Express and Amazon in 1994, people will type their credit card into a computer to buy something from a stranger, and then wait days for it to arrive. People would say, that's not a business, that's identity theft. Imagine explaining social media. We'll voluntarily tell strangers what we ate for lunch. Why? Likes. What's a like? Nobody knows. The future always sounds ridiculous until it works. Then suddenly everyone says, I knew it all along. No, you didn't. Nobody did. That's why it's called the future. The truth is this: entrepreneurs are simply people who look ridiculous, slightly earlier than everyone else. That's it. That's the whole job description. Sometimes you're visionary, sometimes you're insane. The difficult part is the history. Refuses to tell you which one you are until much later. But every great company started the same way. One person, one weird idea, and a room full of people saying, that will never work. So, if people are laughing at your idea, congratulations, you might be onto something. Or you might need medication. The exciting part is finding out which one. So let me ask you one more time. Are you ready to see the world? Not the world that exists today. The world nobody believes in. The world people laughed at. The world people call impossible. Because that's where the future lives. And someday, people will call your crazy idea obvious.
また荷物を受け取りの際はご確認いただき、他のお客様の荷物と取り間違いがないようご注意願います。Ladies and gentlemen, we are now arriving.
Please return your seat back to its full upright position for the next passenger. The train will sway on arrival. If you are standing, please
In the morning, I wake up feeling no pain. Long stretches, I get to remember it. Then I see my bed is empty on one side. Back in the sheet, the only place I can hide. In the morning, I'm wondering how I'm gonna get through the night. Sick and weary, and only your love's gonna make it right. I close the curtain, sweating, shaking all over. Imagine you're here. I'm looking up at the door. I'm a better man with your love than without. Stuck in the sill, I may never make it out. In the morning, I'm wondering how I'm gonna get through the night. Sick and weary, and only your love's gonna make it right. Yeah, only your love, only your love. Only your love, only your love. Just a little